Welcome to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. I'm with my sister, co-host, Angie Ang.
What's good with it? What's
Now,
good with it?
we're going to be talking some music. We already over half the year into this, you know what I'm saying? Probably should have did this a while ago, but we don't be recording. Y'all already know. So, I was on TikTok and I saw somebody was talking about how Drake is the petty king. And I just thought, why don't we look into the petty lyrics by Champagne Poppy, aka Drake? What are your favorite petty lyrics by Drake? I had to write it down because
I
he
wrote
has
mine
so
down
many.
too. So I only did 5, and 2 are from like the same song. I don't know if people even find this study, but I thought it was study. So I got the back to back one, the don't make me the is that a world tour, your girls tour.
I have that on mine as well because that is hella petty.
Yeah, I did the whole lyric, and then shout out to my boss bitches life and niggas because it just that whole verse was just super petty.
The whole song is pretty petty.
Yeah.
Because Drake is so popular that he was able to, because Meek Mill, what he was saying was right. Drake had a ghostwriter, but Drake is so petty and so like talented that he was able to like, all right, what you gonna do?
Right. But look,
yeah, he said like you getting bodied by a singing nigga. Like he took all the ammo that Meek could say against him.
Yeah, so I was like, and then I got, I tatted your passport up. Now it's looking like an arm sleeve. Just know that it was all me. And I just know.
What song is that from?
That's I think that's Pipe Down. Yeah, it's Pipe Down. And I was like, you're so petty, bro. Like, why did you need to mention that? Know that it was all me. And my personal favorite, I love you more than all them niggas put together, and it's a lot of niggas. Trust I put the list together. That's Pipe Down too. And I'm just like, all these unnecessary comments he be making. It's like, okay, Drake, okay. He's like, trust, a lot of niggas. I didn't see. I put the list together.
Here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I love you more than all.
I got a couple. I got the back-to-back one. So, another one I got is "How About Now." Just the chorus. That chorus alone. Like,
yeah.
You ain't really fuck with me back then, but how about now? Because I'm up right now and you stuck right now.
Yeah.
Right now. Like,
dang, I haven't heard that song in a minute. Let me add that to my playlist.
That's hella petty. What is the song? The Resistance, where he was all like, I can't relate to my haters because my enemies never made it. Like, He got a lot of like
some cowboy.
What I'm noticing too, with Drake is like his lyrics hasn't. I don't want to say matured, but like he's been petty from day one.
Yeah, for sure.
Like they haven't changed. No Lie, the 2 Chainz song, where I don't really need to go through the whole verse. He basically said, "Looks like what's her name?" Like, but he made it sound like Rihanna. Chances are that's what's her name. Chances are she was acting up, and he can have a Grammy after treated like a nominee. I just need to know what that. The one time it's fine with me. Petty.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But my personal favorite is the shot he took at Tyga on 6 p.m. in New York. He was like, I heard the little homie talking reckless and vibe. Quite a platform you chose. Should have kept it inside.
He had beef with Tyga?
Yeah, because Tyga said some stuff and vibe. And then Drake was all like, oh, you tried. This child is calling my name. on the world stage, you need to act your age instead of your girl's age. Ugh,
Oh my God,
so
Drake.
what Tiger gonna say? Tiger can't respond because at the time he's dating like a
Kylie,
minor.
yeah,
Like
and
you can't
everybody
really,
knew.
you can't say nothing. Like you're gonna confirm that you're with a kid. Like you
Yeah,
can't really do anything. So that was oof.
yikes.
Drake is the petty king. Like even not even just the lyrics, like uh the posts that he be doing on Instagram, like the captions, how he be acting towards these athletes, like the petty king. And you would have never thought Drake was that guy. Like
At
you would have
all.
never.
At all.
But
he's funny though. I appreciate the pettiness.
But moving
Gives
along,
me a lot of captions for my pictures.
You use a lot of Drake. You use his lyrics.
Sometimes, yeah.
Wow, you one of them, huh?
I'm one of them. No shame.
But all right. So what are some of your favorite songs that dropped this year? Outside of Beyonce's "Break My Soul," I know that
you
song
know
is
that
the
was
worst.
the first one. I was like, Beyonce. Okay,
Yeah.
well, obviously that doesn't need to be stated. Okay, I don't know if Free Mind came out this year. I highly doubt it, but I heard it this year.
Free Mind by Tim's.
Yeah, it came out last year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Okay, so Wait For You, Future, Drake, Tim's, one of my favorites so far. Surprised by Chloe, I really like that one. Call Me Every Day, Chris Brown and Wizkid.
Wow.
I'm telling you, I vibe. I like that song. Jimmy Crooks. 21 and Drake, they just do something magical every time. So Jimmy Crooks. Mind Your Business, Lakia. And
anytime I hear that song, I think of Get Fucked Up, Get Fucked Up. I don't even know if you know that song.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that
What's
Lakia
that?
song. The Get Fucked Up, I think they say Get Crunked Up. But I always say fucked up. Get fucked up, get fucked up. The beat that you're using,
yeah.
That's not the original. That's the, you know how Sweetie did the thing with.
It's that boom, boom, boom. No, I know. Oh, yeah, I know that's not original. I'm like, a couple of people have used that.
Yeah, so I think of that song when I think, I don't even know who the hell Lakia was.
Me either. So I kept seeing it. People use that song on their reels, and I was like, "What is this?" And I looked, and I'm like, "She's pretty cool. She got a couple songs, And I got
she light skinned. I don't even know how she looks.
Oh yeah, she's pretty. She
Go ahead, keep talking. I'm gonna go over.
Oh, I was about to do it for you. I'm all typing it in. Yeah, her song's fire. I really like that one. And I got Go by Cat Burns and Sam Smith. I don't know if you heard that, but
Go really by like who?
Cat Burns and Sam Smith.
I don't think I know that.
She's a Black artist from the UK, of course.
I don't really rock with Sam Smith like that, so.
I know, but it's a good song.
When you diss Michael Jackson as a singer, it's kind of hard for me to rock with you.
It's a good song, though. I'm just saying.
But I like "Stay With Me" by him. That is Sam Smith, right? Stay.
Yes. Yes. Okay. What songs do you? I feel like you're gonna have so much more because you're more like you explore way more with your music. I'm so like in my box.
So rap wise, I haven't been as like, usually I look for new rappers, but this year I've been really on my R&B shit. But rap, that Kendrick song "Mirror," I really like that song a lot. That song basically just tells me I need to go to therapy, probably.
I've been trying to tell everybody to go to therapy.
But it's a good song from the album that was, I think, is fantastic. Benny the Butcher's Johnny P's Caddy, J. Cole Body that thing. Deontay Hitchcock, All My Children. Bars, just bars. Again, another black man being vulnerable on the track. Probably need to get Vince Staples, When Sparks Fly, is basically about his love for a gun.
So.
But it's like he did it in a way that it's like storytelling. Like it can be, you can literally just replace gun with woman. But he's talking about a gun. Like I know he's talking about a gun. But if you play the song and somebody's not really like, they don't know who Vince Staples is or paying attention, they won't really know he's talking about a gun. But the song's called When Sparks Fly, so you already know he's talking about a blicky. Dear Silas, he got a song called Beautiful. Say it on beautiful.
This hip hop too?
This is hip hop too.
Oh, okay.
And then the last rap song, because I got R&B songs too. Last rap song is Fuck Nigga Free. That's the song of the summer. I don't care what anybody says.
It's catchy.
Let's go.
So catchy. F-R-E-E. Yeah. Yeah. I got a couple plays.
R&B wise, I'm gonna just go with none of these artists are huge. So I'm gonna just, there's this artist, he's our TikTok artist. His name is, I wrote it down. Let me look. Bishop the Artist. He has a song called Parachute. I like it. It's a vibe, you know what I'm saying?
It's a vibe.
Otis Kane, Wanna Love You. Alex Vaughn. This is the crazy thing about her. She got a song Mirage, right? I was following her because she's fine. I didn't even know she was a singer.
I'm looking at her now. I've never seen her before.
She came across my timeline on TikTok, and it was during the hours where you just be, you know, I just was like, oh, she's fine. Follow, and I kept going. And then like I kept hearing like people use this sound, and I was like, let me click on it. And then
did you have Mirage on a playlist? Because I have that liked for some reason.
I do have it on a playlist.
That's probably why. I'm like, I heard it somewhere. It had to be on your playlist. That's why I was
Ego LMA got a song called Introvert Hotline. Don't call me. That song is fire. I'm also very introverted. People probably don't know that, but yeah. Fana Hughes. I don't know why I say it like that. Pieces is the last song. I don't know how she's not, well,
I've never heard of any of these.
I think Colorism is literally why she's not bigger, because I can't see why she's not bigger. Like, I don't understand that.
Man, there's so many talented people who just, I don't get it.
I don't get it at all. But those are some of my favorite songs.
Add Giveon, obviously, For Tonight. That's my favorite song right now.
That came out this year? For Tonight.
I know
it was on his album. It seems like it's been out for a long ass time.
It probably came out last year, low key. My years are blended together.
It came out this year.
Oh yeah, 2022. Maybe it came out in like January. And it just feels like it's been out for so long.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
Oh no, For Tonight came out last year. September 24th. Yeah.
Dang. He released that.
That song's been out for a while.
I wasn't rocking with the song when it first came out, which is so funny. And then I heard it when I played the album through, it just made sense. I was like, I really like this song.
The song is just like toxic as hell too. For Tonight, I'm Yours.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, those are some of the songs. I guess
I'm gonna go look those songs up you said.
We can link them
later.
I could put them I'm not putting them in a playlist. I might do it if I'm bored enough, but y'all can Google it.
You should. That's where I find all my new music from your playlist. When I don't feel like looking for artists, I just go to your stuff.
But yeah, what are some of your favorite albums? I feel like I'm talking hella loud because I have the AirPods on. Like
it
I don't
sounds
know how.
normal because the headphones are in. So
That's
when this
why
plays
like I don't
out.
know how loud I am. But what are some of your favorite albums that came
Okay,
out this year?
2022.
Or you
Like,
can just give some that came out last year that you're still rocking with.
okay,
It's
well,
like
I'll just do one from last year. Summer Walker is still over it. You know, I'm rocking with that album heavy. As far as this year, I really liked LMA's album, Heart on My Sleeve, Control Deluxe, because it came out this year, the deluxe version.
I
Because
still haven't listened to that.
she put that 2 a.m. on there. I was like,
I still haven't listened to the deluxe
yes.
or any of
It's
the
all
songs.
like, most of them are from SoundCloud, so you probably heard them.
Oh, they're the SoundCloud songs that she released?
Some of them, yeah.
Oh,
Some
okay.
some I had never heard, but like the 2 a.m. one is a very popular SoundCloud one. Giveon, obviously, Give or Take. I'm really feeling the album. And
you look like toxic.
I will not confirm that.
All the artists that you listen to are very toxic.
I listen to a lot of
toxic. Summer Walker's toxic. Giveon's toxic. You be listening to Brent Faiyaz, toxic. Drake,
I know that was
toxic.
that was the last album I was gonna say.
They're all toxic. The only artist you listen to that's not toxic is Beyonce.
I listen to normal music, but yeah, I have realized that I listen to a lot of toxic people, and I'm just like, ooh, my bad.
You're the problem.
Oh, and I like Doja's album, but I don't know if that came out this year or last year. That came out this year.
That had to come out last year.
Doja's?
It had to.
I don't know. I'm like, because Woman, like that song blew up this year.
Yeah. TikTok blew that song up.
I don't know when she dropped her album, but
Woman. No,
2021. Yeah, Planet Her came out 2021.
Yeah, I played it all the time at work because the kids was like, "Can you put Woman on the playlist? Can you put Doja Cat on the playlist?" I got this playlist that I let them make, and I just every now and then sprinkle songs I think they will like, and they always want fucking Doja Cat. Gosh. But your last. So, what are your albums again?
It's Giveon, LMA, SZA, and Brent, and Summer Walker.
LMA is not toxic.
No. LMA, hers is a vibe, but like, yeah,
she's not doing as much talking on it.
Yeah, I liked her old album better than this one, but this one's still pretty good.
Damn, this has been long already. I'm looking at some of the albums like Gunna came out this year, and that seems so long ago. But all right, some of my favorite albums: Saba, A Few Good Things. I'm a big fan of Saba. That's probably my favorite hip hop album to come out this year. No Misses. Saba's very relatable. I feel like just any black man in his 20s can probably relate to Saba. Any black man who's not from like rich areas, I guess, can relate to Saba's music, going in America and all that stuff. I like Buddy Super Ghetto. Buddy's an artist that doesn't get to shine either.
I heard his old album. I don't even know if it's an album, to be honest. I heard something.
I like Pusha T's album. It's Almost Dry. But when you get Kanye West and Pharrell producing every goddamn song on your album, it's pretty hard to mess that up. Like if he would have messed that up, that would have been on him.
I didn't even know Pusha T came out with an album.
Yeah, he dropped in April. Kendrick's obviously, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I was in like the record store, Amoeba in San Francisco. Shout out to Amoeba. I dropped a bunch of money there. Used almost all my bonus money at Amoeba. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they were playing that album out loud, like on their speakers, and I'm like, how are you playing this album out loud? Like this is like trauma.
I have
Like
yet to hear the album.
that's how I know like white people don't be listening to like they just listen to like the beats and stuff. I'm like, this album is like trauma, like Black Pain. The same thing with the Pimp a Butterfly. But I'm like, why do y'all like this album so much? It's great.
It might just be the beat.
But I'm like, it's also Black trauma, and you can't relate to that. So, but whatever. Let me get off my rant.
There's always gonna be one.
my last rap album that I'm gonna talk about is the Vince Staples. Was it Ramona Park Broke My Heart? I feel like this album didn't get enough love. I think it's Vince Staples' best project. I feel like it should be talked about more. I know it's gonna get snubbed from like all the major award shows. Like we already know they're gonna nominate Drake, even though the album is whatever. They're gonna nominate Kendrick. I'm sure like Lil Baby will be nominated, and then throw in like Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that album needs to be talked about more. Vince Staples does not get the love I think he does. First of all, he's funny as hell. Like as just a person,
funny on Twitter,
doesn't get the love that I think Vince Staples like deserves. R&B albums, Lucky Day, Candy Drip.
Was that 2022?
Yeah.
Good Lord. I didn't put that because I thought it was last year.
Lucky Day, Sid, Broken Heart Club, Fire.
I have that on my list to listen to.
Raven Lenae, Hypnose might be the best R&B album this year. Might be.
Yeah, let me add that. Shoot.
Coltrane, Lush Life. I'm just a fan of Coltrane. I don't know if it's like, I don't know how big he is because I listen to him on SoundCloud. Is he? I listen to him on SoundCloud, so I don't know how big he is. And then the last album, Pink Sweat, Pink Moon.
Gotta have Pink.
This guy, man, doesn't miss. I'm mad at my sister still to this day that we didn't see him in Seattle. But that's, neither here nor there. They gave me like, why are we gonna get?
To be fair, we told you could go
by myself. I was gonna go by myself in Seattle where I don't know anything. Like, okay, cool. I don't mind going to concerts by myself, but I have a hard time going to a concert in a state where I don't know nobody.
Listen, that's the past. We're not gonna bring that back up.
Ain't even. But there's been a lot of good albums to come out this year. I feel like music, and especially R&B in particular, is in a great space. I know like artists be like, there's no real R&B out. There's so much great R&B out.
You just have to look for it.
Male or female, or woman. I don't know. Because people being mad when I say female. Even though I'm not going on that tangent.
Jamal,
I'm not gonna go. But I just want. All right, I'm gonna say this. If I'm gonna say the B word, I'm just gonna say it. I don't use female as a substitute for bitch. I would call you a bitch, male or female. All right. Anyways, there's great R&B out. People need to stop being lazy. That's what it is. They're being lazy because there's so much R&B out. Not even just the big artists. Like, of course, you got like Jasmine Sullivan, Ari, who else? SZA. But then you got like an artist like Raven Lenae, who just dropped probably the best R&B album of the year. Like, stop being lazy. Stop all this R&B is dead stuff. All they talking about is bitches and hoes and fucking. Because
R&B is thriving right now.
Yeah. And your parents music was talking about the same thing.
Nasty.
Marvin Gaye, I got so much Marvin Gaye music, and he is talking about fucking. So I don't know what y'all talking about. Just come, they not outright saying it to you. They being a little sneaky with it. Be just honest and upfront nowadays. That's all it is. But stop being lazy is my main thing. But what else do I have on here on this fucking docket? The docket.
Albums that everyone should listen to. But you go first with that one because I really, because you put one album that
Okay,
everyone
you can do
and
a
so
couple. Do a couple.
I was really struggling with this.
I'm gonna do different genres because
Okay.
one, I had a hard time with one as well.
Yeah.
I was like, shit.
Okay, so do an
album?
R&B one, a hip hop one, and just one random.
Okay. Random is Donuts by Jay Dilla. It's strictly instrumentals. I feel like it gets you through the day. The way that he ties together these instrumentals, it's like loops and stuff, like beats you don't think would go together. It's like, but it works somehow. That's one album. I consider it hip hop, but I guess it's not hip hop. I don't know what the fuck it would be categorized as. But that's an album I think everybody should listen to. You want me to go back to back, or how you want that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Hip hop wise, Low End Theory by Tribe Called Quest. One is my favorite album, so obviously. But other than that, it's like an album that's talking about, like, it's blends jazz and hip hop. It's the first album I've heard. I don't want people to be like, it was there before. It's the first album that I heard that blended hip hop and jazz in such a way. And then it was also the first time I really started paying attention to samples and like where they got the sample from. Like, that album to me is like real hip hop, like the quote unquote real hip hop. I'm also going to do a podcast called The Bucket List. I'm probably going to record today. And that's going to be one of the albums that I'm going to discuss. But R&B wise, there's so many albums. But anybody who knows me, it's fucking Confessions. Confessions is an R&B album.
I'm surprised. I thought you were going to say someone totally different.
Who do you think I would say? Marvin Gaye?
Stevie Wonder.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah.
I was like, Jamal's going to say Stevie, so I'm not going to say Stevie.
If it's an artist that I think everybody should listen to, it's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
No matter the genre. But album I think everybody should listen to is Confessions, because Confessions has a little something for everybody.
Yeah.
Like, as far, it has the pop record, it has a R&B record, the love songs, the smashing songs. Like, it has all
really
of it.
Do.
Yeah, and it's like very easy to listen to. Like, if you listen to Confessions and you don't like any of the stuff, I just think you don't like black people. Even if you're a black person and you don't like, even if you're black and you don't like any of the songs, I think you don't like yourself either. Because there's something for everybody on that damn album, and it's catchy. So Confessions, purely off of just greatness. Low End Theory when it comes to rap, and then Donuts by Jay Dilla will be the three albums I think everybody should listen to. Okay. What about you?
So I think for my random, Neo, For All We Know, because I just think that album don't get talked about enough. That album is so good. It's so good. I love Neo though, so I could just be biased. And then I said Adele, 19, because
wow.
I feel like even if you don't like that sad type of music, you can appreciate like that album. It's a good album. That's good music right there. Whitney Houston's Greatest Hits.
Not an album.
It's an album, but
no, Greatest Hits does not count as an album.
And then, just in case you said that, I had to back up and put
notice too, any Whitney Houston fan, and I'm gonna say this, they never talk about an album when it comes to Whitney Houston, because Whitney Houston doesn't make great albums. Now the Whitney album is the one she's on the cover of all. They're like Whitney Houston. There's the album that I got on vinyl. The orange one is probably her best one, but she doesn't make great albums like that. That's why people always say her greatest hits.
Whitney Houston Greatest Hits is a solid.
It's a great album because it's her greatest hits.
And Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
I don't know how I didn't even think about that album.
I was doing some research. I went through my whole Spotify albums, all that. But yeah, those are mine. And
What
really, I
about
think people should listen to Beyonce's whole discography? Is that how you say
yeah?
it? Discography? Yeah. Listening from
You could
beginning
just
to
say her
end
album too. The
just to see her
progression,
growth. Yeah. I
the
think that.
progression.
Mhm.
That is crazy to see how Beyonce. I don't even own all her CDs or stuff like that either. I did. You know what? Let me not spoil on the record. I got a Beyonce record though.
Mm.
I was looking for a different album. I couldn't get it though.
Mm.
To see her growth and music. That's why like I love to see like when artists start out young and you can see them like grow. Like Usher, you see. Well, Usher has also he's Usher, but Beyonce's grown from like pop star to icon.
Mm-hmm.
She's grown from
Mm-hmm.
like putting them pop songs out like Crazy in Love to fucking Partition, which you would have never
Right.
thought she would put
Right.
out. You know, Love on Top. Like the
Start
progression, like
talking that
she's just
grown woman
constantly
stuff.
growing. She's growing. Now she's talking about black stuff. She's talking about what she's a capitalist. So she's talking about ownership and stuff like that. That's amazing to see. Even somebody like Jay-Z though, to see his growth in music. When artists don't grow, which is my big issue with Drake, he's not growing like musically. Do you think he's growing?
But I don't think cashews.
That shit is so loud in my headphones.
Sorry.
I
didn't eat today. My stomach started growling. I'm like, let me just snack on something. Yeah, I don't think his music is growing, but I also don't think Drake's that type of artist to give out like, like here's my growth. I think he's just like, here's my music, I'm gonna put it out. This is what it is.
I never thought Beyonce would be that. I thought Beyonce would be that though. I never saw her being this person she is now. But she has become, and like she's Beyonce. Like,
man, I'm so excited for this album.
I gotta have somebody pick up my mail because like I'm gonna be out of town when the package comes.
I don't think it's gonna get there that early.
I'm out for 2 weeks.
Oh, never mind.
I leave August 1st. I don't get back until like the 15th.
Oh yeah, they start shipping out on the 30th.
Yeah, I'll be gone.
Yeah.
So gotta have a friend pick it up. But there's artists who, I guess some artists too, that aren't growing. Like Drake. I don't know if we necessarily deserve that. Like
what,
they didn't
grow? Yeah, like, no, that's what I'm saying.
They didn't sign up for that. They signed up to give us music and that's it. Anything else we get from them is just butter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I appreciate whatever they want to give us. If you want to give me straight dance joints every single time, give me straight dance joints. If you want to give me straight, like, I'm gonna take whatever you give because I don't think we should place those expectations on these artists. But I can appreciate their growth when we see it, though.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
But all right, so we're gonna.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I guess that because I knew your next question. I was like, I guess that's one of my unpopular opinions.
What are your yeah? What is some of your unpopular music opinions or thoughts? Because sometimes they're not really opinions.
Yeah, I don't think I have too many unpopular ones. One thing for me, I hate when people try to categorize like certain artists. I think we need to stop doing that because they
like
can do whatever. Yeah, like, oh, this is a pop album. Oh, this is a da 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 da. It's an album. Just take it for what it is.
Ooh, they might have I disagree.
That's why it's unpopular. Well, I know
think.
why you disagree for like the hip hop side.
Well,
But
no, I disagree because I mean it's just like a human element is to categorize things so we know
yeah,
what we're getting.
that's
I understand you're like what you're saying. Like if they want to put like a R&B song on this hip hop album, then like they should be able to do it.
Yeah.
But I think we do need the categories because we have everything in a like a free for all. Black artists aren't going to get appreciated at all.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I could see it from that standpoint.
Unless you're like Beyonce or Jay-Z, like established
Yeah.
artists. But like up and
You're saying
coming
like
dudes,
smaller artists. Yeah.
they won't get appreciated because there's no room for them to grow. You're comparing them with like every white artist that comes out. There's no push. They're gonna push that white artist 9 times out of 10. But
yeah, that's true.
You got any more? That's your hot take?
That's your
I got a couple.
Feel like I have too many unpopular opinions about music. It's just like music is music. I do hate when people say my music taste is trash because that's the
Who said your music taste is trash?
I probably
said it.
You've said it plenty of times. I just said people because I was trying to call you out on it, but because I feel like everyone has certain tastes and certain, like they like what they like, and it is what it is. But what's your unpopular opinion? I feel like I could guess one of them, but go ahead.
All right. Well, what do you think that one of them is on?
Is it about Eminem?
Nah, I'm not getting back to Eminem. I feel like I've dealt with enough Eminem chatter. I feel like I've already touched on this earlier. I feel like people don't search for music. People want everything handed to them, and like saying a statement like R&B is dead or hip hop is dead, it's just stupid to me. Like even when Nas dropped the Hip Hop Is Dead album, I was like, no, hip hop ain't dead. New York hip hop might be, but the West Coast was doing it, the South was doing it. That's just a stupid statement. So people are just fucking lazy. That's what it is. People are lazy and want music handed to them, and they don't really have real opinions. Like I would say 95% of the people who like make a living talking about music don't even have their own opinion about music. Like they just go with whatever they want. Like there's no way Lil Wayne is like everybody's favorite rapper, or Drake is everybody's favorite rapper.
Right.
Or like you can have a favorite rapper who's like Ludacris or something. Like that's okay. My favorite rapper is Chamillionaire. I've always said that. And people will be like, Chamillionaire, and I'm like, yeah, I like his music. He's about to be on that Toby song. I still haven't heard it yet.
I know, I saw.
But it was a little happy moment to see people in the comments like, Chamillionaire. It was like he's making music, he's back. And I'm like, yeah, that nigga made a lot of money. He don't need that shit no more. We talking capitalist, that is a capitalist.
Rap is just a hobby to him, true.
Yeah, he made his money. He was like, I don't even need he literally said, like, I don't need you to pay me for a feature. If I like it, I like it. That's where I want to be. When I make that much money where I'm like, if I like it, I just do it. Like Jay-Z level. Another thing, you people who are like making Summer Walker or like Brent Faiyaz like your personality, like you like the people who are I don't know how to put this without sounding like a asshole, but there's people whose like personality, her persona is like Brent Faiyaz, and I just want you to know you ain't him.
Like the toxicity, or
yeah.
And
it's like you aren't that.
People want to be toxic so bad. Like it's cool to be toxic, and I'm like, seek help, please.
There's
like
nothing
the
cool
stuff
about
he's
it.
Talking about, and this is like, yeah, it's good music, but like also you're playing with people's lives.
He's also saying like, and listen to this album, the new album. He's basically saying like, yeah, I do this and I messed up.
Listen to Wake Up Call, people.
He said, I got too many hoes, but they ain't you.
You like to put the shit in your nose.
All right, now. See, that's why I didn't say the next line. The next line literally messes up my point. I left it out for a reason. Okay? But I see it. I'm seeing like this weird, like women online, like the whole niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit. It's weird to me because I'm like, y'all niggas want to be in a relationship. Stop it. Like, stop picking these trash ass dudes. And my last thing is we need to stop acting like Ja Rule did not have hits. I am sick and tired of the people getting on the internet acting like this man did not have hits. Stop it. Stop it.
Ja Rule was hot for a moment.
Not even for a moment. That nigga had a whole run.
Early 2000s, baby.
If it wasn't for 50 Cent, Ja Rule would be a goddamn icon like Drake.
Isn't that crazy? How one person changed the whole viewpoint of him?
50 Cent came in the goddamn game and just bullied his way to literally the top. He fucking bullied his way to the top. He literally took out, and you know what? Another unpopular opinion. 50 Cent is the reason for the demise of New York hip hop. This nigga took out every New York artist. He was trying to stop all the New York artists from doing anything. And yes, I rock with Jadakiss. I rock with Fat Joe Cool. I rock with a couple people from New York. But 50 Cent stopped everything from happening. Because Jay-Z was already Jay-Z when 50 Cent came out. There was nothing 50 Cent could have did that stop Jay-Z. But 50 Cent is the reason for New York hip-hop to die. It died because of 50 Cent. He was beefing with the whole state. But those are just some of my unpopular opinions. Y'all can have whatever opinion.
50 Cent really did.
He really did.
That man's career.
Destroyed his career, destroyed his life.
What were they beefing over?
I have no idea.
Like, what started this mess? Because 50 Cent still don't like him.
50 Cent is like, that's a real petty king. But
he's so.
If 50 Cent got beef with you, it's for life.
Oh, for sure. He's still literally harassing Tierra Marie.
God. Like, where my money? I'm like, God damn, 50, chill out. But he literally bought tickets for Ja Rule's show, so he's performing in front of an empty fucking thing. If that ain't, that's petty.
That's so petty. It's so petty.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna lace your pockets by like buying the seats out, but you're gonna be performing in front of an empty crowd.
I'm going to humiliate you.
I wouldn't even perform. I would have just came out and just sat there. Just play my music. Like, you're not gonna do that. Well, I'd be like, who's trying to come on the stage? Karaoke time.
Once in a lifetime experience.
Who gives a fuck about what Ja Rule thinks in a moment like this?
I feel bad for him.
I don't feel bad for him.
I would hate to be in a beef.
I wouldn't.
I feel like they had to come for everybody around.
They had a real beef though. It wasn't like
that's what I'm saying. What started?
It wasn't strictly music. Like 50 Cent got stabbed and stuff like that. Like, there's a real beef. It wasn't like just the music, like on record. There's a real beef. Like, people got hurt, people went to jail.
Right.
That's what beef is. Well, these rappers like be dissing each other on tracks and sneak dissing. That ain't beef. Niggas don't even say each other's name in songs anymore.
Remember they used to have those DVDs?
The beef DVDs?
That's beef.
But
they had them DVDs.
You know what's crazy too? Before we get out of here, because we just rambling at this point, I stopped listening to Ja Rule because of 50 Cent. And he was so popular, he almost got me to stop listening to The Game. And I'm a West Coast nigga. 50 Cent's influence was crazy.
Yeah.
And that's just on like somebody, I was young at the time. Just imagine what he was doing.
50 Cent had me listening to Lloyd Banks. Okay.
Hey, whoa, what we not gonna do is slander your Lloyd Banks. What we not gonna do.
But I'm saying at the time I was like 12.
Cut this shit out right
Lloyd
now.
That's okay. I'm just saying his impact is pretty great. Pretty great.
But even artists have influence though. Like,
what's that Fire song?
I'm on fire.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. But like even like Chamillionaire got me to stop listening to Mike Jones.
I was a little. I wonder what Mike Jones doing.
Living his best life.
Who? Mike Jones.
He's honestly, that was such a gimmick, and he made it with that. 281-330-8004. He said that like 5 times in a row. And we were just like, yeah.
Mike Jones.
Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. I said.
I will, like, those were some hits.
Yeah.
For early 2000s.
Some artists, too, like, gosh, like 50 Cent made like whole fucking mixtapes dissing people. 50 Cent was just a whole mixtape, G.U. Not, just dissing them. The fucking Chamillionaire's first mixtape, Messiah, he had a whole, like, it was like 4 discs or something like that. He had a whole disc just dissing Mike Jones. Like, these people, like, they just, like, that was beef. These niggas had beef. They were going into your town. Like, Jadakiss went into Philadelphia at, like, the biggest concert, performed the Beanie Siegel disc, knowing that, like, you in his city, some shit can happen. Like, it was different back then. Now, like, as much as I think Back to Back is a good disc song, there was nothing gonna happen from that.
Yeah.
Like, there's no consequence.
They be really about it. Back
you gotta
then,
see these niggas. You gotta see these niggas after.
Especially like New York too. Like, y'all all know where each other be at,
but New York is like, how do I put this? Because I'm not the. Let me not. New York is. It's like, it's small compared to like California, but it still takes forever to get to places.
Yeah, but I'm saying like everybody knows where you be at.
They can pull up on you.
That's what's scary. Like, like watching that Wu-Tang Hulu series. I was like, these niggas just be.
Yeah, but that's like that's exaggerated too, though.
I know, but still.
But
there's some truth behind some of them.
But this has been a Harris show. We rambled for like 20 minutes.
My bad.
I mean, it's cool. I got
you made it this far.
You made it this far. You're a real one.
Right.
We'll see you guys whenever we see you.
We'll
see you when we see you. Y'all get 2 episodes back to back. So the first time that happened in a long time. But we'll catch y'all next week, or not next week. We'll catch y'all next whenever.
Next time.